Hi, it's Crystal from K Hip Hop Discussions, and as the name suggests, I usually talk about Korean hip hop, but I also like some J-pop, especially from Exile Tribe. So there's this group I like called Psychic Fever from Exile Tribe, and they make really good music. And I saw them live in LA last February. They were so awesome, but they released a new song, so let's react to that. So this one's called If You're Mine. This is the official music video, but I think we might also do the dance video in the same video so you guys can see both of them. But let's get into it. Paradise. Fun fact, that's actually one of my favorite Psychic Fever songs. Obviously, like Just Like That, but I think Paradise is my favorite. And they can perform like this live. They sound so perfect. So just putting that out there. Oh, that was a Cleveland walk.
Right, baby, let me love. If you're right, I give you everything you want in it. Nah, please don't lie. Gotta come on, like you don't want it. Love. If you're right, I give you everything you want in it. If you're mine, then I'm yours. You're my favorite girl. 혹간이 나의 때 one in a million. 난 너니 fly no 관계와. 주다이 시대로 다이 똑까. 야마시다 미때니 right on time. 当たり前になった how work でも言わせない I saw night time. Money and the issue. Brand new I was still simple. Beefy only 今は seafood. いらない偽物のキスとか。
They just sound so nice all together. Like it's a really good mix of voices from the rapping and the singing. Like they just really mesh extremely well. And I originally was a Generations from Exile Tribe fan. That's kind of how I found out about Exile Tribe way back in the days, like 2012, 2013. I was really young in high school and I just thought Generations was cool. I saw Generations too some years and years ago when they came to LA. So that was cool. But I also like with Psychic Fever how all of the members are dancers as well as vocalists, because you know with Generations they have Ryudo and Ryota, sorry, and then everybody else is more of a performer or a dancer, and that's cool. I don't have an issue with that. It's really interesting to actually do groups like that. Same thing with J Soul Brothers, 3JSB, whatever you want to call them. But I just like how this is one of the first groups where everybody's a singer and a performer. That's really interesting. And seeing how well they actually mesh together. I'm sure that was really hard to put a group like that together, but they did it. So anyway, we're going to get back into the song. And one thing I like about Psychic Fever a lot is that you can tell that they're heavily influenced by the 90s and even early 2000s R&B groups. However, they're able to make it still have that 90s, early 2000s, mid 2000s even type of sound, but still sound modern in 2026 or whenever they release their songs. Usually in the 2020s, I think is when they debuted. But yeah, it's just, yeah, they have so much good going for them. So, and I think that's because JP the Wavy is behind a lot of their songs. He's heavily involved with this group, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, but he's definitely doing a good job. They're doing a good job. I really like this group and they're probably going to continue to have a really bright future and career. So yeah. Love, if you're right, I give everything you want and if you're mine, then I'm yours. My roots, my skin with everything I've got. I'm heading to the world. Oh yeah. Love, if you're right, I give you everything you want and it. Nah, please don't lie. Gotta come on, like you don't want it. Love, if you're right, I give you everything you want and it. If you're mine, then I'm yours. Baby, let me love. If you're right, I give you everything you want and it. Nah, please
please don't lie. Come on, I like you, don't want it. Love, love, if you're right, I give everything you want and it. If you're mine, then I'm yours.
And I definitely like some of the lyrics too. If you're mine, then I'm yours. That's really cute. In general, they usually have really cute J-poppy lyrics. So it's like the J-pop, bubblegum pop type lyrics, and then the more R&B grown-up type vibe to it. So yeah, it's a nice mixture. Okay, so we're gonna go to the dance version now, so give me a second to change over to that one. Oh, I also like the P chain. We've seen them before in other videos. I think maybe What's Happening. I can't remember, but yeah, I really like those chains for them. It's really cute. Nice little vibe for them as far as representing their group. So that's cool.
Right. Baby, let me love, love, if you're right, I give you everything you want and it. Nah, please don't lie, come on, I like you, don't want it. Love, love, if you're right, I give you everything you want and it. If you're mine, then I'm yours. You're my favorite girl,
And so what I'm noticing so far, I feel like the movements in this one are a little bit more controlled and smaller than they would have been on Just Like That or even What's Happening or some of their other dance performances or choreographies. So I think that's cool as well. So they don't always have to go all the way out as far as like being ultra energetic or just like a lot of footwork like there was in What's Happening. There's still some footwork here, and I feel like there's still some nice moves here, but it's good, but it's not over the top, and it's not the same as the other ones. And that's what I noticed about their music too. Even though you can tell it's a PCF song, you can tell it's them, but somehow all the songs don't sound exactly the same. But it's still like, oh, okay, like that's Psychic Fever. That's not any other group, that's Psychic Fever. So I like that. I really like them. I really like them. Like it still looks cool and flashy and smooth like What's Happening or Just Like That, but it's like it's not as over the top. It's like more low key. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? I think I got it, but yeah. And honestly, they're giving me kind of Aaliyah vibes because you know how Aaliyah, she can be doing a lot, but it just looks so smooth. Somebody said it's like she's dancing on a cloud. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting here. You can tell that these are hard moves to do, and it's a hard choreography to do this in sync, but they still just make it look so easy. Like, whatever, I'm just chilling. But anybody else would be like struggling to do this, but they're doing it well. I give you everything you want and it. Nah, please don't lie. Come on, I like you, don't want it. Love, love, if you're right, I give you everything you want and it. If you're mine, then I'm yours. Baby, let me love, love, if you're right, I give you everything you want and it. Nah,
Please don't
Okay, so here's more of the footwork.
lie. Gotta come on, I like you, don't want it. Love, love, if you're right, I give everything you want and it. If you're mine, then I'm yours.
Yeah, so that's a nice performance. That's a nice music video, nice vocals, nice dancing. They really have it all. I like the way they're dressed in these videos as well. And like I kept saying, I like their overall sound and how it's so unique to them because they don't sound like any of the other groups that I've heard. So they don't sound like Generations. They don't sound like E-Girls. Ballistic Boys, I could see where there's some songs, like, I feel like PCF could probably do Animal by Ballistic Boys, and maybe Ballistic Boys could do some of Psychic Fever songs, but I think in general, Psychic Fever, their style is definitely their own. But that's honestly all I have to say for now. I'm so glad that somebody recommended this, so shout out to them. They just talked to me about it last night, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll do this. But that's all I have to say for now. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.